Right guys, and welcome to a Let's Play. This is Dartmod, the mod for Empire Total War. Yes, I'm going to be playing this for the next couple of weeks as my SimCity Let's Play decided to just explode. Shall we get started? So you can choose your nation you want to be as, so you can be Great Britain, Cherokee Nations, Mughal Empire, Martha Confederacy, Iroquois, Sweden, Russia, Ottoman Empire, Prussia, Poland, Lithuania, Prussia, Spain, the United Providences, Austria, or the French. Let's skip past the French. No. I'm not to offend any French people, but yeah, nobody wants to be the French. Let's just check these options out. And so we'll begin. Yeah, so new Let's Play, everybody. I like Empire Total War. I'm probably going to be crap at it, but I like Empire Total War. I think it's a great game.
Your first priorities as an island nation should be to ensure you have adequate naval defences in place.
Yes,
as
from the
strong
French.
navy is the key to protecting your shores.
From the French!
Beyond that, maintain friendly relations with other Protestant nations, such as the United Provinces,
Yes.
Hanover,
Yes.
Prussia, and Sweden.
Yeah.
As the ever-present threats from Catholic France and
France!
Spain
Boo!
may require joint action by allies in the near future.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to piss the French off, but there is a story why on this game the French are bitches. On this game, I had. All the French people are now have just turned off and gone, nope! But yeah, so the first thing I want to do is obviously upgrade all the stuff in England as much as I can to generate more profit. More profit means more money means bigger armies and more battles. Now, obviously you have three theatres of war. You have Europeans, the Indians and the Americas. And you need forces for all of them, pretty much. So now, trade agreements with everybody is probably the next best way to go, so just, yes. And normally they agree straight away because you're normally friendly with, well, not everybody, but it's like a level playing field. Nobody has advantage over the other. Not yet, anyway. But we'll show you one day. I did like a test play for this. I have like another campaign going on that I play in my spare time when I'm not playing this. And basically, I started a game, and within 3 turns, oh, here's the Indian theatre of war. But within 3 turns, the French just came over and went, "We're declaring war at you." Took Dublin and just sat there and was like, "Come on, bitch, come at me, bro." So yeah, basically the first thing I normally do when I start playing, let's just check this because we've got a choice here, which is more. Is it that one? Whichever's more on the trade, make more of. Yeah, no. But yeah, it was so funny. They just, oh, game stopped. Sorry about that. But yeah, so this is the Americas. Obviously, there's some land we have in here. But on the normal Empire, you don't start off in India, which is a bit of a bitch because you have to keep watching India to see when either a nation's about to fall, so you just swoop in and take the last bit of land. Like normally I wait for the Mughals and the Marthas to go at each other and then hammer the loser. But we're going to take out these pirates, I think, because that's probably the best thing to do to make the shores safe for armies travelling up down the coast. Oh, no retreat from that one. Path blocked. Hang on. No, hang on. Can't I just take out this force? Should do. Ooh, yeah, huzzah, huzzah. Before you say, ooh, that was a battle, are you going to auto-resolve all the battles? No. I just don't like pointless naval battles. If there's a massive armada of like 2 full fleet stacks of armadas coming against each other, then yes, which you might see later with the French and the Spanish become more and more involved. But when it's 2 ships versus 1, it's pointless. I'm sorry, but it's pointless. Right, end turn. Now, another thing is these end turn phases. Am I going to leave them in? The answer is no. I'm not going to leave. I'm going to leave this one in because I want to talk to you about it. But the end turn phases will not be staying in. Basically, this is going to go up 1 day a week. I haven't started the day yet. Normally I do a day where it matches. So it'd be like, you know, SimCity Sunday, or you know, I had others in mind that I've actually got to do actually. But no, I'll choose a day and I'll hopefully stick to it. End turn phases. These will not stay in. These will reappear if something happens, like an island declares war on somebody or somebody has an offer for me. But they will not stay in. The other reason why, this is the only first time I've actually got to talk to you about what happened with my channel. Yeah. Gather round, everybody. Steve was about to tell you a story if the end turn phase lets him. Yeah, basically, my laptop exploded. Oh, what have we got? Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Even though they are the weaker force in India. But yeah, my laptop exploded into, well, just basically carbon. Just pieces. It just wouldn't want to work. I couldn't get any of my files off it, so yeah, I had to go buy a new computer. Then I got knocked off that my computer had broken. I had none of the files. I had the save games, but I didn't have the files. So I will show you my SimCity game that I did make. But yeah, so that's where I've been. So hopefully I've got everything up and running here. I've got a new fast computer to play good games and oh, doof. Boo! We're all booing. But yeah, basically this will tell you who's at war with who. Yeah, all the wars are starting out now. Yes. And Bristol appears. Let's make that into a trade port because I want trade. Basically, the more money you can start off with, the easier it becomes. Because if you've got an attacking force coming at you and you need to raise an army quick, and there's no money for you to bin, you know, you're going to lose the region. Oh, they want. Oh, that's a long shot with France. I'll take it though. Keep the French friendly. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, in this other game I said I was playing, the March Dublin, they were like, alright. Yes, okay. Let's start making a force to send over to the... I like to take the Americas on first because basically what I see is the Marthas and the Mughals fight each other, so they don't want a third enemy. Normally what happens is the Iroquois declare war on the 13 nations, and what I've found out over the past games of playing Empire, the 13 nations are useless because they don't defend themselves, they have no income. Hopefully it changed on this mod because the other 13 nations, I think there was on my other game, the 13 nations were one colony away from falling before I stepped in. Because I don't like destroying the 13 nations, I like them to govern themselves sometimes. I prefer that 13 nations govern themselves and I just sit there and help them out in times of need. As I said on this other game where it was a time of need, where they had, I think it was Philadelphia left, and the Iroquois were enter. The Iroquois, see, right on cue. Declare war. So yeah, I'm going to leave the end turn phases out, as I said, unless this happens. So obviously the Iroquois have declared war on the 13 nations. So they will no doubt attack, but hopefully the 13 nations become better in this mod. Yep, war. Oh, and Captain James Kidd's been captured and hung. Anyway, I like that as well, the mini time, like what happens in real life. Make ready. So basically I'd send one major force over to the Americas. So then they are in position, ready to attack. I leave one little force at home. Basically what I do is, Europe's my hub of sending people. So either if I need to send them to India or the Americas, I'll make them in Europe and then send them the separate ways. I won't just, you know, go, ooh, India needs an army, let's move this army over here from the Americas that's fighting the, you know, you make a new one from scratch. It's expensive, but it does work, and you can't fight on 3 fronts, so I try to limit the fronts as much as possible.
Awaiting further orders.
I think I got called one day for saying, oh, I'm trying to make peace with somebody because I was having a fight with 2 fronts, and one of my mates commented saying, this is Empire Total War, not Empire Let's Go Make Peace. So yeah. The colonies are also good to attack, not with the French and the Spanish, but the like the islands like Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. I think are held by the pirates, and I need to check if it's still in Dartmod. But I just send a little task force in, take out some pirates, and then we're done in there. But as I said, when this game kicks in, there will be a lot of battles. And I've noticed on the test play I was doing, the battles in this are a lot harder on the mod than Empire Total War, wherever. So yeah, there's here, it's owned by the pirates, that's owned by the French, but that's also owned by the pirates as well. So if you send a little task force in, swoop in, take that island, and then make the shores safe. End turn. Oh, okay. That is fair enough, I'll accept that. So yeah, try keep as many... Oh, Jesus. Blocked, isn't it? Yeah. The pirates have blocked the port. Pack of bastards. But yeah, as I was saying, keep friendlies, as many nations as you can friendly, because you never know what's going to happen. Let's put these on the boat. March. We could attack the boat, but if we attack the islands, can we attack the boat? Oh yeah, simple. Again, I'm not waging 6 ships for naught. Huzzah! I am not risking a load of boats for, you know, an auto resolve.
Set sail. Jump to it and look lively.
Not sending you through that. I know you can fast forward the battles, but it's not very good. So now I think this first part will be called Island Hopping, and which will probably get everybody in America riled up, because that was their tactic in World War II. I am not a historian. I know some bits, but if I don't get everything right, please ignore me. Don't take me as serious. So that's... Oh, there we go. They are trapped. We've got a few mortars and some ground troops. So this is going to be our first battle of Empire Total War. Dartmod Let's Play. Hopefully I win, because I'll look a bit stupid if I don't win. I love the music in this game. I had to try and take some of it out because it's probably all copyrighted to hell. Especially the main music screen, I might have to mute that. But yeah, as I said, oh, here we go then. So this is the first battle of Empire Total War. What I like to do is make a line along the battle line, and then I normally, I don't know if anyone's right with this, I normally advance in lines of 2. So like I have a left line, move 2 units forward, and then if they're getting depleted I'll rush in another force, if I have enough force obviously. But even this unlimited them cannons and move them forward a bit. Even some of the small battles on this game are so intense, you're struggling. I had a battle once with, oh, who was it? I can't remember who it was. I think it was one of the Cherokee nations, and it was a small battle, but the tide kept turning towards me because I would fight them with guns and they'd run away, and they'd come back and I'd fight with them guns again, and then we'd run out of ammo, so then they'd come in and obviously they'd have that upper hand in hand-to-hand combat. So then my men got wary and ran away, and it was so in the balance, and I think it finally came to an end when I actually got I think it was 1 unit versus 1 unit left, and they were just fighting each other across in this hilltop, and it ended up me losing that battle. But I didn't. I was like, it went on for about an hour. There you go, end deployment. Oh, the mortars are firing already. Someone said you use your general's bodyguard. No, I don't. I only use the general's bodyguard for... Whoa, cannons firing. I only use the general's bodyguard for morale purposes. I don't like them as a unit because they're a bit expensive and they're not very good. Let's fast forward this a bit. I can have people in the comments going, "Well, oh, you must use, you know, a bodyguard." I don't. Okay, them mortars are really getting on my nerves. They're running into our lines. Let's try and take them out as quick as possible. It's a while since I've done a long video. Hopefully I'm not rusty. As said, you know, it was my laptop exploding. They've got a nice little. They've got one little one little mortar force down here. And what I've noticed with Dartmod as well is that in Empire you could hide your forces in trees, but you can still see them. On this, if they hide in trees, they hide in trees. You do not see them on the map. Like, you'd be looking over the top and you'd be like, where the hell, why am I losing so many men walking past this tree line? And then you'd see a lot of smoke coming out the tree. And, you know, that happens a lot with the Native Americans. They love that shit. You know, they really do. Move them over there. Move them over there. As I said, moving in twos. Is the way I like to go about it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes men do get cut off. Like I had a line of pikemen get cut off from from one of my units, and they held the line superb. I must say, they held it really well. And flanking as well. I like to flank. Well, that's just been the tactician of war, just to flank your enemy and hopefully get the better of them. Try and get them in like a V shape is what I like to do. Is try and get them enclosed into a V, so when they're running, you've still got the shots coming into them, more than just across them. I'm actually making hand gestures, but no one can see. Oh, you mortar! Ready? Oh, that's a really good volley. I see, just the sheer numbers of that volley there. And obviously from this side as well. Obviously there's running now. So then that gives my men clear passage to move up. Obviously you've got the other mortar shells, but they are protected by the houses a bit. One guy going YOLO there, just running off without the unit. But yeah, as I said, on Empire normally, if you had a unit that ran, it ran. It didn't come back. Very rarely it came back. But I've noticed on Dartmod that if you have a unit that runs, it can turn around and come back. Because I did that once. I made that mistake once of fighting Cherokee Nations again. I've had some good wars with Cherokee Nations. What time we against Cherokee Nations in this Let's Play? But yeah, I came up against Cherokee Nations, and I defeated all the units and they all ran, so I thought, oh, excellent. And then they turned around and came back again, and I was like, what? I actually turned away from a computer because I thought, oh, you know, it's over. Nope, I was wrong. So hopefully take out this line of mortars that are raining hell on my men. Hopefully it will be a full stack versus a full stack army, because them battles are just immense. You can't stop and like think, oh, you know, like I'm doing now, zooming in on the men, watching the volleys go off. When you have like a full stack versus a full stack, you have to constantly be on watch. Oh, the good old British horn. They're firing into. Oh, I have a lot of problems with friendly fire in this game as well. Like I'll run a cavalry through the back of my own units, which will kill them. I'm like, you. Or like, oh, what are these doing? He's marching on death. Colonial militia. Oh. I love it when they get a good volley off. Volley! Fire! As you see, I am closing around the pirates. Damn filthy pirates. I love marching my men across open fields. It's like Pickett's charge. Again, I know that was a battle of, I think it's either the second or third day of Gettysburg in the Civil War, but that's about my knowledge. As I said, these things really interest me, but, you know. Oh, that's... Oof! Men just falling down by the volley of the British. Let's face it, the British are the best. That's going to stir up some comments as well. As I said, if I offend you or your country, I don't mean it. I do. I don't really. So see, these are running now from their position. You know, all the Jack Sparrows here are going to get charged by horse cavalry. I think the front line of that got across the fence just in time before I. No, sorry, other than the front line got across that fence before I just tore into them. Oh, where's that colonial militia fading over there? You bastards. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but if you saw that, and then if you saw that towards you, and then that, you wouldn't stop. You wouldn't stand there and fight. But they are noble to their cause. They like piracy and plunder and rum. Oh, I love the cavalry charges in this. I say, if you're running towards the back unit, maybe cut them off. Moved. Yes, smashing, smashing. Run to the back of that unit. Oh, where's that colonial militia running? Stop, 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 stop. Right, this is what I use the General's Bodyguard for. To rally the troops. Because, you know... Oh, they don't need rallying, they just turn round. See, they never did that in Empire. If they ran, they ran. So you can never be too sure. Ah, stop it! Stop it, stop it, stop it. They're just ripping into their own men. Stop it. Charge! So let's just get this last unit here. And then we'll done for the battle. Oh, and if I do pronounce a place wrong, I am sorry. Oh, there you go, end battle. It's a heroic victory because I just win. So yeah, I will take that for my first win. Mark 1 for me, and that's a very good start to be fair. And it's been lovely to talk to you, YouTube, again. And hopefully you'll be joining me for the part 2 of the installment as I make diplomacy and then march on Trinidad and Tobago. Or get ready for it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Let's repair everything.